thank you for asking me. I've never been in front of a camera or had a chance to express myself like this. Thank you. Here we are. My God. In front of a camera at last. Well, I think I can do quite well at this. I prefer a farm. I like animals very much, especially sheep. I had quite a jolly relationship with a few sheep in England. Staying at a friend of mine's farm, of course. But anyway, I'm very pleased to be here in America, and I did enjoy Disney World. It was just as good as I thought it would be. I've always collected small Disney things, and I have a whole shelf in England. I regard them as my friends, actually. I've got 3 Mickey Mouses and a couple of Donald Ducks. Various sizes, of course, they're not all the same size. So it gives a bit of variety to the collection.
Well, your mother called from England, and she'd like to know how you're getting on with the American women.
Well, not the same as I got on with English women, really. I've never found my mum who says that there's finding something that's good enough for me. I'm rather shy. I went to a boarding school, boys only, of course, and I had some very good chums there and some very close relationships, and I found that I felt one needed to spend more time getting to know their sex, and no reference to sex there, the pair of the species, and I do feel rather awkward with women. I'm not looking for anything spectacular, you understand. I suppose one could say I'm looking for a good homely girl, really. I think we're starting, I suppose, at the top. I like a woman to have a good head of hair. I think it compliments a woman to have a good, solid head of hair. Nothing that you can see through. And I think that colour, well, colour is really not important, but I don't like red. But I think dropping down slightly. Nose, well, I think any nose really, not quite too wide. I did, after going out with a young lady some years back now, I kissed her eventually. It's quite funny, really. She had a rather large beak, and I did find it awkward getting into the right position to kiss her. We never repeated it, so it wasn't any cause for concern. But I do think that I don't mind hair on the upper lip, provided it's not too dense, and certainly not one to compete with my own stuff. I don't really. I've only seen one woman that seemed to have the beginnings of a beard, but they didn't put me off. It didn't faze me at all. It was the knees that I didn't like. She wore a particularly short skirt. I did that. It was totally out of order with a woman late 50s, early 60s. But she'd been unsuccessful with men, and felt that the more she showed was better for the relationship that might occur. I dress, and generally I like women dressed rather than the other thing. I'm not too particular on colour. I think colour is relevant, really. It depends on the woman. I think big women should wear darker clothes. I like a woman with fairly substantial shoulders. But I always feel in the case of me having some sort of demise, I could be carried successfully somewhere, even if it was just back to the car. I do have trouble with my back. I've had trouble for some years with it now. So I could rely on rather a strong person if we're going to, sit down on a green or somewhere. So I'm not that particular. I think overall I'm looking for somebody that's stable. Not a horsey type necessarily. There's a reference to stable, doesn't mean that like. Well, I like somebody that hunts, and if possible, I don't mind what they're hunting particularly. I'm not the one that rides with the hounds. But I think generally, overall, I think there is somebody out there for me, as long as there's somebody that feels that I come up to expectations. Sexually, I can't admit to having much in the way of sexual experience, except that's early days. But I feel that there is something to be said for somebody that doesn't look like your mother. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit awkward now, and I'm perspiring rather a lot, so I think possibly, although one can't pick up the smell depending on camera, so I do feel a bit awkward about this. I've spent quite a bit of time earlier today chasing sheep. It seems that his sheepdog went sick and he had to get them back in. I try to do it as Mama taught me that the entertainers of the time used to do it. I'm Barrington Bertie, I rise at 10:30. I walk down the Strand like a top. I walk down the Strand with me gloves in me hand. Then I walk back again with them off. I'm Bert, and I've only one shirt, but my people are well off, you know. Everyone knows me, from Smith to Old Rosebery. I'm Burlington Bertie, I'm Burlington Bertie, I'm Burlington Bertie from Bow. How was that? Thank you very much. Thank you. I think I feel more comfortable in front of the camera now. I've got a number of musical songs which I could do at perhaps another time if I'm invited back. Thank you. I think yes, I think the sunset over the yard arm. I can pop off the pipe. I think I'm going to ask Michael if you'd like to come. Michael, I'm going for a pint. Would you like to join me? No, bloody well wouldn't. Oh well, I'll go on my own. I'm Burlington Bertie, I rise at 10:30. I rather like that. I think I'm very, very suitable for that particular